Hi YouTube, it's Naya, and as you can tell by the title of this video is going to be about some items that I picked up from my local beauty supply store. Now you guys know that over the years, beauty supply stores have really stepped up their game. They've improved their products. They've now started bringing in more well-known brands to us beauty communities out here, and definitely the price is still very cost effective. So I picked up some items from Ruby Kisses, and then I also picked up some items from Nicka K. So if you are interested in seeing any of these items, please have a seat, stay tuned, and let's go get to it. These things will range from $1.99 to $5.99. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to show you guys is I picked up 4 eyeshadow palettes from Ruby Kisses, and I feel like Ruby Kisses is taking a lead from Too Faced because the eyeshadow palettes come in these little metal tins like this, very reminiscent of Too Faced. And this very first one is called Big and Beautiful, and inside of each of these palettes you get 6 eyeshadows, and they weigh about 1.1 gram. So you get about 6 grams of product in each one of these. And these palettes will cost you $5.99. So when you open them up, you have this nice little mirror, you have this little plastic insert, and then you have 6 different beautiful shades of eyeshadows. So this very first one right here is called Elegant, Dazzling, Exquisite, Divine, Enticing, and Stunning. And in the Big and Beautiful palette, all 6 of these shades are more satiny shades. So I will give you swatches of the top row. So here are the 3 shades in the top row. And here they are swatched out on my arm. Really pretty. They're nice and creamy feeling. They don't feel powdery. So definitely, if you're interested in any of these, check out your local beauty supply store. Here are the bottom 3. And here they all are swatched out on my arm. So here is the Big and Beautiful palette. Let me wipe off my arm here. This very next one is called Better Naked, and here is the Better Naked palette. And then inside you get these 6 shadows. So in the Better Naked you have Bare, Birthday Suit, Stripped, Stark Naked, you have Exposed, and Unclad. And in the Better Naked you have 3 mattes, 2 satins, and one that might have a slight bit of glitter. And the one that might have some glitter in it is this one here called Exposed. So let me give you swatches of this top 3. So here are the top 3. So there they are swatched out on my arm. And here are the bottom 3. And there they are. So here are all 6 of the shades in the Better Naked. This very next one is called HEL-A, guess you would say HEL-A-VA Gorgeous. And here is the packaging for HEL-A-VA Gorgeous. And in HEL-A-VA Gorgeous you have these 6 shades. So right here you have Glittering, Pretty Face, Lulu, Flamboyant, Knockout, and you have Opulent. So in Hell of a Gorgeous, it looks like you have 5 matte shades and 1 satiny shade, and the 1 satiny shade looks like it's glittering right here. So let me give you swatches of this first 3. So here are the first 3 shades. Now I will say in here, this yellow is kind of powdery, so you might want to definitely pack that on and make sure you use a nice base. But that is the top 3. And here is swatches of the bottom 3. So here are the bottom 3 shades. And there they are swatched on my hand. So I'd have to say thus far, just on initial impression, this particular one might be maybe my least favorite because it does seem to be slightly more powdery than the other ones, but I don't think it's too overly powdery that, excuse me, I couldn't get it to work. So that is Hell of a Gorgeous. And then this very last one is called Dark and Sexy. And here is the packaging for Dark and Sexy. And I'm really loving the packages by Ruby Kisses. I think they put a lot of detail into them. And just from the look of it, you can tell that the Dark and Sexy has your purples and your more smoky shades. So right here you have Come Hither, Suggestive, Provoking, Titillating, Risque, and Provocative. So I will give you swatches of this top row. And in this particular one, you have 3 mattes and 3 satins. So here are the top 3 shades. So there they are, swatched on my arm. And here are the bottom 3 shades. Really, really gorgeous. These are stunning. So I love this, especially this Risque shade right here. It's kind of like a really pretty brown with some gold shimmer in it, and then this purple also has some nice shimmer to it. So I am loving that. So here is the Dark and Sexy palette, and like I said, these will retail you for $5.99. Alright, next up is a bunch of lip products. So the first thing from Ruby Kisses that I picked up 3 of their Creamlicious triple butter matte creams. That's a long name. And they come in packages like this. So this very first one, let's see if they have a name to them, is Aren't You Jealous? And Aren't You Jealous looks like this. It has a wand like this. And here is a swatch of Aren't You Jealous? This next one is called Love at First Sight. And here is a swatch of Love at First Sight. And then this last one is called New York, New York, my hometown. And here is New York, New York. Really pretty nude shade. And here is a swatch of New York, New York. So those were the 3 lip products that I got from Nicki K. From Ruby Kisses. Now on to Nicki K. Now I picked up 6 of these matte lippies by Nicki K, and they come in these little black bullets like this. So this very first one is number 14, and number 14 looks like this. And these are really matte, so definitely make sure you exfoliate your lips really well. Otherwise you'll have a really tight situation going on those lips, and you won't like it. So here is a number 14. Really pretty. I love that shade. This next one is number 21. And number 21 looks like this. Really pretty burgundy-ish shade. And here it is swatched out on my arm. This next one is number 20. And here is a number 20. And here it is swatched out on my arm. This next one is number 17. And of course, I had to find something in the purple category. So here is number 17. And here it is swatched out on my arm. This next one is number 19, and it's kind of like a pretty pink, not too magenta. So there is number 19. And this very last one in the black bullet that I have is number 1. And of course I needed a nice red, so I picked up this one. And it's kind of like a blue base red. So here is number 1. So those are all the matte lipsticks from Nicki K that I picked up in the black bullet. And then I picked up 4 of the other mattes that come in the brown package like this. And so this very first one that I picked up is called Burgundy, and I like these. These are a lot more comfortable on the lips. They're not as drying as the ones in the black tube, but I definitely do like the black tube. They have the clear viewing window, and this one is called Burgundy. And here is Burgundy. And there it is swatched on my arm. This next one that I have is called French Pulse. And French Pulse looks like this. And here it is in the tube. Kind of like, looks like a I'm gonna be bad at explaining this one. Like a muted purple. So that is French Pulse. This next one is called, what's this one? Dark Sienna. And there is the viewing window of dark sienna. And here it is up close. And there is a swatch of dark sienna. And like I said, these are a lot more moisturizing. They even feel creamy going on. And then I picked up one of the Nicki K's that come in the more shiny package. And this one is called Sable. And Sable looks like this. And here it is up close. If you're into the brownie lips, then you definitely want to check out Sable. And I want to say right off the bat, the ones that are in this shiny bullet as opposed to the matted one, these are like really creamy. So here is a swatch of Sable. Alright guys, that is everything that I picked up from my local beauty supply store. So if any of these things interest you, like I said, they will only cost you anywhere from $1.99 to $5.99, and that is dependent on your beauty supply store, but I think that's pretty much the going price. Definitely check out your beauty supply store, and if you pick up any of these items, come back and let me know what you think of them. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.